Hi everybody, welcome to your next week of class. Just a few things that we're going to talk about. I know a lot of you are gearing up to do your lesson, or maybe you've already taught it and you're just kind of fine tuning things. I have an example for you. So I want to just go through it just in case you wanted to get a better read on things. Stephanie has graciously let me show hers because it was perfect. And so I wanted to let everybody see, and maybe that can help calm some of your anxiety. So in lesson plan, it's lesson plan 1, the first lesson. We have the video that's been uploaded on Panopto. And then down here, the lesson plan has been uploaded. Okay, so I can view it like this. So what I like to do, just so you kind of get a little background of how it works on my end, is I like to read the lesson plan, watch the video, and then kind of go over the lesson plan again. Things change in the moment, and that's totally fine. That's part of teaching. You have to adapt and change. So we have all the little components that are really necessary. I love hyperlinks to instructional tools. That makes a huge difference, especially because I'm not in the classroom. We have our standards for math and ELA, the TPEs that we're aiming for, and these are great. I love the focus. Just if you only hit one TPE, that's cool. That's great. That's growth. Okay. The objective. So all of these components are perfect. What I really like is these two parts. Setting the time limits for how long you want to take on something really helps make sure that you stay on task, especially in middle school and high school where you have like 50, maybe 55 minutes with each class, and you don't want to get your periods off track from each other. It makes life kind of difficult to be teaching different lessons to different classes on different days. It just gets really messy, unless obviously they're different content areas. So having the times helps keep you focused and strategic. Okay, I love the TPEs. So saying, hey, during this part, I want to hit this TPE. That's great. Okay. Then we have the closure. Closures are definitely necessary, and they don't have to be a big thing. It could be something very simple like a fist to 5. How confident do you feel on integers? That kind of stuff. Now I'll show you what it looks like on my end. So when Stephanie uploaded the video and the lesson plan, she emailed me. I did the observation. It looks like this. Okay. So I fill in all these different parts, and then I leave little notes. I usually do bullet points, and then the actionable feedback, I like to just kind of help you prepare better for your own classroom. So what are some things that you could think about? It's not like anything that was done wrong. It's just think about this. Okay, so I'm always going to put an actionable feedback because that's how we grow. Don't feel like I'm saying, oh, you did this wrong. That's not my style anyway. The lesson was wonderful, and I appreciate Stephanie letting me show her end, and so you guys can see the TK20. Then when I finished the observation, I emailed Stephanie back, and then she is going to do the reflection. So I will show you what that looks like. It's on the same lesson plan / lesson plan reflection, just down here. So when she's done, it'll show up blue on my end. Don't do the reflection until I do your observation, because you could think this lesson was terrible, I hated it, and then I watch it and I think, oh, these are some really great components of the lesson, let's focus on these. So I want you to reflect on what I'm giving you and how the lesson went. Okay, so just a refresher. Let's see if it'll let me click over this thing. In the files, I have the layout of how I want stuff done. It just makes it a lot smoother. And I know maybe people in your other classes have different protocols for their coaches. That's fine. This is just what works best for me, as I've done this for a few semesters now. I want you to plan your lesson plan, teach it, record it, upload it, then email it to me or email me and let me know that it's in TK20. Once I've finished observation, I'll email you back and then you can reflect. Okay? So just always go back to these documents. That's why they're in here. It's a very fluid system and it's worked. And so it works for me. It works for my students so far. If there's something that you don't like if you don't like something, that's fine. Just communicate that with me. Like we talked about in our triad meetings, communication is key. I don't know why there's typos. That's okay. So plan, write, teach and record, email me, then reflect. Okay. For our question of the day, I'm going to put a little quote in the discussion post. I love that people are discussing with each other and starting to comment back to each other. I think that's wonderful and really powerful. So let's keep that up. If you notice, like, hey, maybe I don't do the discussion posts as actively as I should, maybe put a little reminder in your calendar, whatever. But it is really important to build that sense of community. Okay. That's all I have for today. Your question will be based off of the quote that I'm going to put in the discussion post. All right. I hope you have a wonderful week and that you're learning a lot and you're getting in there and teaching. And if you haven't already taught a lesson, let's gear up and get that going and get it off our plate as soon as possible. Okay. Bye.